Hi, this is Hank Kim, Executive Director and Counsel for the National Conference on Public Employee Retirement Systems. This is the work week of October 1st. I want to spend the first part of this video blog talking a little bit about pop culture. As I think many of us we enjoyed the first full weekend of NFL football with the regular refs. Yay! Good, good programming, good entertainment. I want to focus on the labor dispute between the NFL and the and the regular refs, because I think what many people may have missed is that the refs were on strike because they wanted to maintain their defined benefit pension plans. The lockout and the strike were ultimately resolved. The outcome, I think, was a mixed bag. The referees ultimately ended up taking increased pay and delayed freezing of their defined benefit pension for a handful of years. I think the plan will freeze in 2016. But I think it's notable that this was the main issue in their strike. Now there is some mixed opinions about what the results were and ultimately whether this plays or has a larger impact on retirement security and the role of defined benefit pension plans. Some people argue that these are part-time employees getting paid six-figure salaries, and therefore pensions may not be that big of an issue. Others argue that this is still a fight about defined benefit pension plans versus defined contribution. Ultimately, like I said, the result was somewhat of a mixed bag. The referees did get to delay freezing of their plans for a handful of more years, and they get more money up front. So in terms of how this affects the broader discussion, it may not, but I think this is something that we need to be aware of, that this labor dispute was more about pensions than about salary. The second thing I want to talk about real briefly is the California Secure Choice Retirement Savings Program. SB 1234, as reported previously, has passed both the legislatures or both bodies of the California legislature. And I'm happy to report that on Friday, September 28th, Governor Brown signed the legislation into law. So we have our first secure choice legislation enacted. Now, we're very pleased by that. We congratulate the principal sponsors of the bill, Senator Kevin De Leon in California, as well as all the supporters and allies in California for advancing this wonderful bill. But there is still a lot to be done over the next year, and we will be working very closely with the folks in California to make sure that as the legislation gets fully implemented and there is a feasibility study done, that we are involved in that process. So that is it for this week. Again, we encourage you to let us know what we should be discussing, and we encourage you to submit comments about current videos or what we ought to do in the future. Thank you and have a good week.